Hey everyone, Vipin here. In today's session, we are going to cover another new function released by the Fusion team, and that is nothing but daysInMonth function. Now, what does this function do? This function returns the total number of days in the month for a particular date. Okay, now what is the syntax of this function? Days in month is the function name followed by the first parameter. The first parameter is nothing but a date. So you can give a date there. Right now we have given now. Now we'll give you the current date and current time. So if you give this to Fusion, it will give you 31 as output because in May we have 31 days. Today is May 12th, 2026. Or so in May we have 31 days. So the output will be 31. Okay. Now let's cover a real life marketing use case. Let's say your marketing team wants to send monthly reports on the last day of every month. Okay, now how do we write this automation logic in Fusion? The first step is to get the total number of days in the current month. So how do you do that? You can use daysInMonth function to get the total number of days in the current month. Now you need to compare it with today's day number. How will you get the day number? Using day_of_month function, you will get the day number. We have covered that in the previous session. So if you're not sure about it, please watch my previous video sessions to get an understanding of day_of_month function. Okay, so now you can compare it with um, total number of days, and then if it is the same, then you send a report. If it is not the same, don't send report. Okay, so that should be automation logic. So first of all, get the total number of days in the month using days_in_month function, and then you compare it with the day number using day_of_month function, and if both are same, send report. Otherwise, don't send. As simple as that. Okay, so that's how you will implement this kind of logic in Fusion. Okay, now these are some of the other real life use cases that we might encounter: monthly reports, as we discussed, invoice reminders, subscription alerts, campaign closure automation. Okay, now let's see this in action. So we are in Fusion now. Let's try to add a module. Right click, choose module, tools, set multiple variables. Let's add a variable var days in month, right? Let's try to test this function. The function name is days in month, right? And then give the input parameter. The input parameter is going to be now. Now we'll give you the current date and time, right? Now, and let's close the braces. Let's click on add. Let's click on OK there. Let's click on save. Let's right click, run this module only. Let's see the output. The output is 31 because today is May 12th, 2026. In May, we have 31 days, right? So that's why we have the output as 31. Now let's try to write the logic that we defined the previous slides. So let's try to define that logic. Okay, so what can we do? um, what should we do here? We should check the day number and we should check the days in month. If both are equal, we should send a report. Okay, so let's just wipe it out. So how will you get the day number? Using day_of_month function. So day_of_month. Okay, let's say, okay, there's a problem here. Day_of_month. Okay, now let's give now here. Okay, so today is 12th. So let's try to get the output here first of all. So it should be 12 here. Run this module. Okay, it's 12. The day number is 12. So we got the day number. Now we have to compare it with days in month, right? So let's add a if condition. If day_of_month is equal to days in month, that's when you should send a report, right? Days in month now, right? Days in month now will give you the total number of days in the current month, right? Okay, if both are equal, send a report. Otherwise, don't send reports, right? So let's say send report. Okay, otherwise don't send, right? So today is 12th. This is not the last day of the month, so we should not be sending report today, right? So let's try to revisit this again. If day of month is equal to days in month now, then send report. Otherwise don't send report, right? So today is, so day of month now will give you 12, days in month will give you 31. 12 is not equal to 31, right? So then it will not send report. Let's try to test it out. Run this module only. Okay, let's see the output. It should be don't send, because today is not the last day of the month. We're not going to send the report today. The report will be sent only on the last day of the month. Okay, let's wait for it to complete. Here we go. Let's see the output here. Says don't send because today is not the last day of the month. Okay, so that's how you implement this in Fusion. I hope you like this video. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.